Southern Miss was going to be really tough and making it tough for us to be able to get 3 games on it, but the girls really stepped up.
Let's talk about it. You fell behind again early 2-0, but boy, your seniors dominated the bottom of the second. Abby McLean leads it off with a solo homer to get you going. Tiffany Lane gets an infield hit. Tawny Swan gets an RBI single infield. Then Ashley Schmidt, the new slugger, with a 2 RBI double. Your seniors took over in that second inning, and then D-Row took it for the rest of the way.
You're absolutely right. You look at senior day, and you hope that they can have a great game on the last home series, and all 5 of them just really did the job that we had hoped that they would do coming out. And it is a very emotional time for them, you know, because it's a senior day. We did the celebration afterwards, which we hope that might help with keeping the emotions down a little bit before the game started. And I think that kind of helped them get focused and realize that this is their last game. This is the last time they're going to be on this field for a home series. They've got all the parents, all their friends in the stands watching them. And it was just a great outing to see all 5 of them just do a fantastic job today.
And that was the thing. You got a complete effort defensively. D-Row gets you the complete game win in her last start. I mean, that had to mean a lot. And she's pitched great this weekend again, and is ready to go for the rest of the Houston series and then the conference tournament.
Right. It was a neat series for us to be able to prepare to get down to Houston next week. Houston's going to be tough, and having a game under our belt like this and being able to win our last 3 home games really is kind of giving our momentum for the last weekend out. But what do you think about those moms? I mean, didn't they do a great job?
I thought they set the tone. They threw some nice pitches.
They did.
Abby's mom did a great job. It's clearly that she is the more athletic of the 2 parents there.
Don't tell Kevin that.
He's a good guy. It was great.
It was fun to watch him, though. I get to do a shout out to my mom and dad too, because I got them on the senior day. You know, because this was important on our last day playing. You know, we're old folks right now, and long time ago. So having mom and dad and being apart, they just celebrated their 58th anniversary.
58th anniversary? Wow.
Yeah. So I told myself I'll have to give a shout out on the last game of the series.
I like this. Wow. Look at you. See, you're blending into the radio stuff. I like this. This is very good. So we'll have to we'll make the note of that. But yeah, good win the series. You got to feel good after bouncing back. You get the sweep. And really, offensively picked it up there. You got 5 in that inning. You picked up 2 more. You got 7 runs. So your offense started to hit again after kind of slumping last week.
It was. It was difficult for them to understand what they had to do. I know a lot of the pitchers are keeping low. They're swinging at some bad pitches early on. And once they made that adjustment at the plate on forcing her to come up a little more on that drop ball and getting a pitch that they could drive, you could see the difference of the ball game. Just the whole course of the game changed over once they were a little bit more selective.
Now that's huge. Now I got a breaking news for you. Houston has just swept East Carolina and Greenville. They won 5-3 in 10 innings. Paisley gets 2 losses that weekend. What's the significance of that is on a lot of levels. You still can catch East Carolina for the 5 seed. Houston now controls his own fate to win the regular season title. So all eyes in the conference will once again be in Houston for UCF and Houston. Once again, the top rivalry in the conference, battling it out.
You're definitely setting the stage, Eric. Getting it out.
I love that series.
What really happens now?
So they're going to chance to win. They need to sweep you to win the regular season title because they own the tiebreaker over Tulsa. You get to play the spoiler role and deny that. And if you win that series, that could hurt them. Tulsa's playing at UTEP.
You realize that over the 10 years that we've been at UCF, spoiler is what we like to be. We've done that to a lot of teams over the years, and for us going into Houston, we'll be looking forward to being able to do that for them.
The rivalry that is Houston and UCF, a complex that we've had good memories about.
We have some great memories at UCF or at Houston, yeah, UCF and Houston. But Houston, yeah, the 2008, in fact, the seniors here with Tiffany and Abby, and D-Row being in that 2008 series that we won down at Houston is going to bring back a lot of memories for them being down there again next week.
And then after that, we go to Greenville for the conference tournament. You don't want to look ahead because obviously Houston's a big series. You still got a lot to play for, but I mean that's what next weekend's about. It's your last kind of tune-up, if you will, before the conference tournament. And that's going to be important. It's a big rivalry as it is. Conference titles could be on the line. You can move up in seedings, but more importantly as well, you get to a chance to get yourself ready to go for the tournament. A team that you could play as well.
You're absolutely right. Going into that series with Houston, being able to see what we're capable of doing going up against a team that could end up winning the conference series, it is going to prepare us for the conference tournament. It is going to give us a chance to see what we're about and how our chances are going to be getting into that conference tournament and facing the top 2, top 3, teams in the conference right now. I think Tulsa, Houston right now, ECU, UAB, they're all in that top category. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a fun conference tournament when we get there, and it's going to be tough. We take 8 teams, and we do that for a reason. Any one of the 8 can knock off a team at any one time. So it's always exciting to see that tournament. It's going to be fun to have it in ECU this week or this next year.
Couple weeks, you said, yes. Last word on the 5 seniors. Obviously, it was their day. They're tremendous. Had a good post game there. They're tremendous accomplishments. Lane, Abby Dero, part of the 08 championship team, part of 2 NCAA tournament teams. They're trying to make it a 3rd, and then Schmidt and Tawny were there. They contributed big time, part of last year's regional team, and here they are trying to establish themselves and helping out.
Aren't you proud of these girls? You see it every year. You get seniors stepping up and being good leaders, and those 5 today just told them what it's all about being a senior and being a leader out there, and they all did their part. So proud of all the hard work they've done this year, trying to get this team up and running. And like you said, it doesn't matter how you started, but it's how you finish. And as long as we're on the right road right now, that's what we're looking forward to having a good senior year for them.
All right, Coach. So, was it 58th anniversary again? You said, give it out one more time there,
yeah, to Paul and Adele Luers, their 58th anniversary, and very proud of being their youngest daughter. And they have had a hard road. They've had 6 of us, so we know that they've had to work hard keeping us in line, but they did a great job. So
I would concur with that. They did a very nice job with you. I